Hey Capricorn, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I am back after a few months. I'm sorry that I've been gone, but a lot was going on in my life. I had a couple health issues going on, going through some personal issues, and I had a lot of computer problems. So it was crazy, but I'm back. So we're going to look at what messages are coming through for you in April. Obviously, this is general, so certain things I say, you have to kind of interpret it and apply it to what's going on with you, but only if it resonates and you feel that this is a message for you and is helpful for you. I also still offer private readings. You get those in a few days to a week. So, please email me if you want to inquire, tara@tarastarot.com, or you can book below. Okay, so I have pulled a Celtic cross spread. We're definitely going to need clarity on this, I can tell you right away. I'm just going to talk about a couple themes I'm seeing first, and then we're going to go through. A couple things I'm noticing are, it looks like you might be feeling stuck right now, or a little bit trapped by worry or certain fears or certain beliefs that you have. It's kind of a feeling like you don't know what to do or how to move forward, or you might be afraid or tentative to kind of do anything in fear of what could happen, or it might not even be fear of what could happen, but there's just this kind of stuck energy where you might feel trapped or cut off. Now, of course, with the coronavirus, a lot of us are trapped and cut off, but this is not like we're enjoying that. This kind of energy feels disempowering. And there is a huge soul opportunity here right now for you to do a lot of soul searching. And there are some things that Spirit and God, they want you to know and understand for yourself. And you're being thrust into this kind of opportunity to really dig deep and kind of uncover what these messages are that are meant to come through. Just to show you, this is what I'm talking about here, the main energy for this spread. We've got the Eight of Swords crossed by the Hermit. So you might be really feeling alone right now, or you might, be feeling cut off or misunderstood, but this is all happening. You don't have to be afraid. This Eight of Swords, you can, you don't have to feel trapped or like you can't act. That's more of our own perception. That's more of an illusion of what we're thinking or we're fearing. But the energy from, the higher power is the Hermit. So this is an opportunity actually for you to spend some time with yourself and kind of go on this inner journey that's going to reveal things that you're meant to know. Okay. Also, it looks like there's a new direction here for you. I don't know if you are contemplating a new direction and that's why you feel stuck, like you're not quite sure whether to take the plunge or what direction to move in, but there's definitely either you're contemplating a new choice or a new direction, or there is a new direction working behind the scenes for you. It's still like the beginning stages. It's kind of like an intention has been set, and that's kind of the undercurrent of the whole reading. So there's a new direction, some kind of a new path or a new decision or a new choice. And we do have, with this theme of a new direction, the Wheel of Fortune here is right overhead of your reading. So, this is, you don't have to worry about that stuck energy, right? This really is your life moving forward according to what's fated. And so you're going to be seeing more developments, more news, things connecting, things just matching up and aligning and moving forward. You don't have to worry about forcing anything. You have to do your part, but this really is taking you to the next place you're meant to be. So it almost makes me feel like I wouldn't worry about, this Eight of Swords energy. Some of you might be really panicking or feeling like, depending on the situation, just that you're trapped in this fear. But again, this is just our free will. That's our interpretation as a human. And what's really going on, it looks like, is this is as things are moving forward and getting ready to turn, you're being given this opportunity actually to gain some wisdom that you need to gain. So you're meant to be kind of going it alone in some way. It's not necessarily a bad thing. So try to ease your burden a little bit if you are afraid or you are feeling trapped or disempowered. Now, okay, this is kind of tricky to decipher because it almost looks like for some of you, we have this Two of Cups in the recent past. So I don't know if some of you are getting out of a love relationship or there's a friendship or a family member that kind of you're not speaking to anymore, or something about this relationship has lost significance, and that may be tied into this trapped feeling or this new direction that's unfolding. This could just be, speaking on someone of a relationship that has been important in the recent past. Not to say that it's not there anymore, but there's the feeling of this lovey-dovey reciprocated love is kind of taking a backseat or moving into the past a little bit, and the focus now is this fear. So for some of you, you could still be in this relationship, or this is a new budding relationship, and there is this fear taking over. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Should I pursue this path? Should I not? And again, the Wheel of Fortune is here, so you will be guided and events will move forward. But you do have to kind of be aware and in tune to know like what you're accepting and receiving and going along with that energy. And then in the near future, we have the Devil. So this feeling of being trapped or disempowered may increase for some of you in the near future, but because this is a major card and this is something that's in alignment with your soul's purpose, your soul's growth, your soul's development in the near future, this is something that God, wants you to go through because it's actually for your benefit. And this is all about, looking at those illusions where we put our power. Are we in charge of our power? Do we believe others or a nameless, faceless energy, is controlling us, controlling our lives? Are we acting? Are we free to make the choices to go after our own happiness? Or are we feeling trapped or stuck in a situation that isn't what we want or doesn't give us joy? So you're kind of being confronted and faced with some of these deep lessons and heavy energies in order for you to find more empowerment and free yourself on an even greater level. And some of these things, it can feel like, well, no, I've already been through that. I've already learned that lesson. I don't need to go through that again. But lo and behold, there is something else buried deep in there that can come to the surface. So, but it's making me feel like with this Hermit and the Devil, it's like there's this deep soul searching, and with this Wheel of Fortune to kind of catapult you to a new phase of life or phase in yourself. And we're going to get clarity on that too. In our environment, we've got the Sun. So, despite these kind of tougher energies, the sun should be shining, in the circumstances of this situation or just your general environment where you find yourself. It doesn't have to literally be like your house, but just this situation. What is the playing field? What's available? What energy is kind of there within the situation? So it's the sun. This is great. This is, feeling energy, having wisdom, gaining clarity, knowing, what you're doing, where you're going, feeling that joy, feeling that excitement. And it does look like by the outcome, something huge is revealed to you. So something that you might think is one way is going to be revealed. The truth of it is going to be revealed, and it could be very different from what you were thinking. All right, so let's kind of get some more insight into this, and then I'll go into the outcome as we kind of get there. Okay, so what is going on with this? I kind of want to look at, well, you know what? Let's look at the Hermit. Oh, one popped out. Okay, let me just concentrate. All right, the Hermit. You know, what kind of clarity do you have for us about the Hermit? Okay, the Star. The Hermit. Okay, digging deep and soul searching and gaining wisdom about your beliefs, about what you're hoping for. What do you believe in? What are you praying for? What's your vision for your life or in this situation? It's like you're working towards uncovering the magic of life again, or, you know, the power of belief again. You know, the Star is like when we're guided by a vision, or we're overcome with some inspirational belief, something we want to achieve, and we feel like, oh my gosh, this is real and really happening, and I'm getting signs, and it overtakes us. So something about, you know, what are your beliefs? Kind of pursuing that and looking, there's some kind of information to be gained about this. Okay. So maybe you're stuck because you're thinking your beliefs can't come true, or that this situation is ruined, or that nothing's moving forward. Okay, so you have to kind of look, because remember, our beliefs really influence our actions, our decisions, our thoughts, our words, our choices, and therefore they influence and affect our whole reality. So if we're holding on to a belief that we don't really realize is in the back of our mind dictating things, you know, we could be aligning with a future that really we don't want, based on this belief that we don't really even know where it comes from, or that it's there. All right. What is the Devil? What significance does this have for Capricorns? The month of April, the Devil. Why is this here in the near future? What is this touching on? What is the significance of this? The Seven of Cups. This is a lot about dreams. Okay, this is dreams, Seven of Cups, your emotional choices. What do you want? What are you praying for? What are you investing in? What are your options, and what direction do you want to go in? So this is really feeling almost like you don't know what direction to go in. Or maybe you're unsure about your choice, and it's kind of like you're getting hit with feeling maybe disempowered, like, I don't know what choice to make. I can't make a choice. I'm going to be stuck here forever. Or you have this negative track in your head, like, are you sure you want to pick that? You know, you're not going to ever get that. That's not ever going to be real. You know, and that's kind of keeping you stuck or making you feel disempowered. So this is really talking about so far, what do you believe? What do you want? What are you wishing for? What are you praying for? And there's some kind of, you're going through some soul lessons about that right now. All right, what's this Wheel of Fortune? Where are we going? Wheel of Fortune hanging right overhead. We got the Six of Swords. So moving into better territory, more peaceful frame of mind, a more healthy well-being. You're getting to that better side. You're leaving behind this tension and stress and pain. So yeah, this Wheel of Fortune, it is taking you to a better place. Okay, so your God's got your back. But sometimes we have to go through these lessons and these things that are good for us that are frustrating and suck sometimes. But we're going to get to that other side, and we're going to be better for it. All right. What is this Two of Wands? So we got the Two of Wands on the foundation of the reading. So this is what's going on in the subconscious, what's really working behind the scenes and driving this whole ship. We got a new direction, or a new choice, a new path, contemplating a new path. This is crazy. What path are you contemplating, Capricorn? All right, so let's see what that tells us here. Well, this popped out. I don't know if this has relevance, but probably. Knight of Swords, a fast, quick change, disrupting your status quo. Okay. What's this new direction? What's this new path? What's the significance? Page of Pentacles, nurturing a new reality or a new project, doing the work to help something grow. It's full of potential. and it's starting to sprout, but you have to keep working on it and nurturing it. Don't give it too much love. Don't give it too little love. Don't give it too much this. Don't give it too little of that, you know? So, yeah, I would say you're kind of, something maybe quickly changed and you're kind of all of a sudden going after this new direction and reviewing your fears and hangups about it and your beliefs about it and kind of starting to get the wheels turning about putting more energy into this path that you either know you're going on or you're contemplating going on. Or maybe for you, you don't even know this new path is here because it's in the subconscious or the foundation of the reading. So you may be like, I'm stuck. What the heck's going on? This love relationship is taking a back seat or drifting into the past. It isn't like prime focus anymore. And I'm feeling kind of freaked out. But there is a new path here that's opening up and that is sprouting. And that doesn't mean a new path. I don't know. Like, it doesn't have to be, I'm not saying like everyone broke up with someone and there's a new person. Obviously not. Like, this is just apply it to what makes sense in your situation, obviously. Okay. So we do have, all right, what else can I touch on here before I get to the outcome? We do have the death card in your hopes and fears. So the good thing is, if you're fearing this, you know, tragic ending, you know, this painful obliteration, it's just a fear. Showing up in your fear position, you know, that it's just a fear playing out. So that can kind of take some relief away, take some of the stress away. And as a hope, you know, you could be hoping for this rebirth of the situation, this fresh new energy in the situation. Okay, this transformation of the situation. Okay, so then we get to the outcome, which I'm definitely going to need clarity for. I'll show you the cards first. These two go together. We got the Tower and the Ace of Swords. Okay. So there's going to be something shocking that's going to happen. Something that you believe in or something you see a certain way is going to show that it's not that. So it's going to reveal its truth to you. Same thing with the Ace of Swords. Having an epiphany, having a completely new perspective, a new perception, having an aha moment, getting the truth, getting the communication, knowing absolutely what's going on. So I feel like right now there is something that you're working through and you don't have all the information. But as we move through this situation into the outcome, it will be known and it may disrupt our world a little bit and crumble things a little bit, but that's a blessing and a great thing because we don't want to live in illusion. And if, for example, a relationship is not what you think it is, oh my gosh, yes, amen. Like, praise God for you, you know, getting out of that situation so that you can move into a relationship that it is what you think it is. You know what I mean? Just as an example. So yeah, this is big. I want to get clarity on that. But then our other two outcome cards are the Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords. This is very different. This is interesting. The Nine of Wands is all about like, go, go, go. I want to go towards this. Someone's coming towards you or and that passion, there's no time to waste. And then the Four of Swords is totally different. That's taking a step back, not engaging, just contemplating, reviewing all the information, meditating on it, taking a break and kind of collecting yourself before you get back into it. So those are totally different messages. So let's see what's going on. All right, let's look at the Tower for Capricorn in April. What is this situation? What is the Tower representing? What is the significance of the Tower for Capricorn? In this reading, we got two. We've got the Empress and the King of Cups. So that's very positive. This is all about abundance, something being born, something coming into being, a very trustworthy, emotionally balanced person, maybe someone giving you really good advice, or you've achieved this level of emotional balance and strength and empowerment emotionally in yourself. All right. What else can you tell us? The Tower for Capricorn. And the Page of Cups. So, I'm seeing this tower as kind of a good thing. I feel like sometimes the tower can feel like a disaster in our lives and like a traumatic experience, but sometimes it can feel like really good. Like finally the walls have come down. Finally the barriers are lifted. Finally you can be free, from everything confined in that tower. It's like the walls have blown off. So this is like looking very positive to me. Like it'll feel good because the Page of Cups is here too. And that's all about like a new promise of emotion. There's some kind of new level of emotion within yourself in terms of happiness or self-love, or something really uplifting from somebody else has come into the picture that's kind of given you that, cozy feeling of connection or just being uplifted. So that's interesting. So something's on its way emotionally and being developed that is going to reveal itself towards the end of this situation, or as we get to towards the end of this month. All right, let's just look at the Ace of Swords. What is this revelation coming in? And maybe we're not meant to know yet, so that can apply too, but let's see what information we can get. Okay, we got the High Priest. So this is like, I feel like it's almost like truth coming through about, like as we talked about in the beginning with this illusion, the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling disempowered, the devil, tricking, like making things seem a certain way that they're really not. You do have the power. Nothing's like holding anything over you, even though it can feel like the opposite. So with the Ace of Swords and the High Priest together, and with that other stuff, there's like a truth about who you are spiritually or your spiritual beliefs. Again, with beliefs, there's information coming to you. I think it's almost making me feel like for some of you that there's beliefs or information that you've kept and like in your subconscious, maybe even that you don't even know, that really are affecting your life or the way you're interacting with the world. And this is a way for you to get to the bottom of that and free yourself from anything that could hold you up and release you from what is confining you, and give you the truth that you need to understand. For example, what God wants from you, or what your spiritual beliefs are, or how your beliefs may have changed, or okay. Interesting. Okay. Now this Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords, I don't get how these two are fitting in. Maybe you do, though. Maybe you see this and you're like, yep, I totally know. All right, let's just get one for each. Knight of Wands, why are you here? Knight of Wands is the Ace of Cups. So you could either be totally captivated by somebody, want to get to them as fast as possible. You're feeling fired up. You're feeling passionate. You don't want to wait. There's no time to waste. Or this could be somebody that's pursuing you. Okay. So there's potential there. But then what about this Four of Swords? Queen of Wands, your empowerment, your confidence, being magnetic, having self-belief, inner power, that inner power. All right, one more for that Four of Swords. I'm just going to get, a couple came out. I just want one. Four of Swords. Which one? We got the Chariot, and another one is peeking out. We've got the Knight, or the King of Swords. Okay, I get it. So I feel like what's happening is you get a revelation about emotions. Maybe you realize, oh my gosh, like I'm in love with this person. Or maybe you're like, wow, this new potential relationship, now that I've kind of worked through my fears, like I'm really ready to love. Or, whatever it may be. And so there's this potential for this passionate moving forward energy with this potential love, right? And so then you may be thinking, okay, let me review the facts. Let me take a step back. Let me kind of like marinate on this for a little bit, process this. Make sure I have all my ducks in a row. Make sure I know what I'm getting into before I make a step forward. So ultimately, this is like, the clarification cards, let me see what I believe and what I want to do. I'm going to make my move and go for it and make a decision. Okay. So basically, this is so interesting. This whole reading has been about you and your empowerment and your decisions and your choices and your beliefs. What are your beliefs? What are your choices? Where do you want to go? What do you want to experience? How do you get there? What's keeping you from that? And by the end of this, you do get the answers. So this hermit and this devil experience are for a reason, because after that, you're getting the wisdom from that. You're getting the answers that will set you free and move you forward. And it does look like there's something going on with love here. Maybe there was something that happened. There was like a hiccup, or like I said, sometimes when you do find that connection, it can bring all these fears up, right? And you're like, where's this coming from? And so you have to sort through all that crap psychologically and spiritually, right? To really know, am I operating and choosing with my free will, or am I operating from fear? You know, we don't want to operate from fear because that just holds us back from being happy, okay? So whatever happened in this love situation, once you get through that, it feels like things are ready. Like there is this potential here that is going to be progressing. Okay, whoa. I'm going to get some clarity cards, but before I do that, there's one card on the bottom of the deck I didn't touch on. It's the Seven of Wands. So this could just tie in for some of you. This is about obstacles in your path, or people that are competing with you or trying to knock you off of what you know. Also a belief card. This card is also about staying in your beliefs and pushing through and defending yourself, defending your beliefs, and not letting anyone come and take what's yours or knock you off your belief. So you might have some family members or negative Nancy's, or just your experiential, things that have happened to you, maybe kind of trying to battle this situation, right? But this energy is all about staking your claim and fighting for what's yours or what you believe in. All right, let's get some clarity or some guidance cards. Capricorn, April. God, what does Capricorn need to know? What will help them? What messages will help move them forward or give them peace? Or Capricorn. Okay, whoa. Okay. So many just flew out, but one popped out before they all flew. So I'm going to read that one. All right, so we've got the person you're asking about is trustworthy. So, there may be some fears coming up that you're like worried about this potential love interest or this person, but actually they're a good person. They do care about you. They do have your best interest at heart. And especially with these energies, the present and the near future, there's going to be a lot of illusion you're confronting. There's going to be a lot of fears that feel real but aren't. There's going to be a lot of things that you're worried about that aren't really an issue but really feel like they are. And you're going to have to go through that labyrinth of illusion and deception to get to the truth on the other side. But, I don't think it's the person themselves. Because, again, it feels like it's coming into such a good emotional potential here. So the person you're asking about is trustworthy. It's saying, oh, here we go. I love when this happens. Look at what this says. Thank you for helping me have faith. So I remember faith, belief, so I can open my heart wider in relationships. Guess what's going on right now? Oh my gosh, crazy. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm just laughing because this definitely is applying to me a little bit. All right. Another word of wisdom for Capricorn. Okay, 2. Let's read these. Okay, this is perfect. New beginnings and a fresh start, okay? New path. Wheel of Fortune moving you forward, moving you to a better place. But you're freaking out a little bit now because you got to go through some of these lessons, but that's all right. It's going to bring you forward to a better start, a fresh start, a better emotional place on the other side of this. So this is thank you for bringing new opportunities and offering support and helping me release and heal my past. So you might be going through a lot of healing. A lot of these fears you're confronting from your past, get them out of there. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. And last but not least, make a commitment. And it's so interesting because remember we were talking about this Devil card with the 7 of Cups, Okay? I feel like I don't have choices. I feel like I'm disempowered. And then clarifying that, what do you want? What are you praying for? What do you want to do? What are your options? You know, finding out what you want to commit to. What do you believe in and what do you want to commit to? So, yeah, make a commitment. Bam. All right, cool. And that could just be as simple as I want to make a commitment to open myself up to this relationship and see where it goes, you know? And again, this might not be romantic for you. This could be a family member. This could be another situation, but wow, very interesting. All right, Capricorn, hang in there. It's going to be okay. If anyone wants to look at your situation personally in depth, personal readings are much more interesting than general readings. We really get in there and get deep. I know what subject you're talking about. I know what your question is, so it's a lot more detailed. And again, you receive those in a few days to a week, probably sooner now with the coronavirus thing going on. So let me know if you're interested, and I wish you all well, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.